All right, David will not be here this evening, so he asked me to run the meeting for general government. So we'll call the meeting of general government and public safety committee to order. Attendance has been taken, remains the same as last meeting. Comments from citizens? Oh, citizens left. Okay. Public safety, police department, activity reports in the packet. Any questions for Bob? Bob, you have anything you want to tell us?
I don't have anything on the activity report.
Okay,
It's
other,
normal business.
vehicle connectivity.
Okay, there's a lot of moving pieces on this whole vehicle connectivity thing. In your packet, there are 3 different quotes from companies reference what would be, you will consider called a cradle point. Okay, we have attempted to do this more economically than what this price tag is. Failed miserably. The greatest thing about it is it was a project that we attempted to try, and it was essentially a no cost to us because the fact that AT&T was curious if it would work too. It didn't. So now I'm back to the drawing board on this connectivity thing. When I say connectivity, what I'm talking about is with the new records management system that will eventually come into play. All vehicles currently have computers in them, but they go nowhere. The license plate reader, which is out there installed on 838 currently, has to have connectivity to work. The connectivity issue is such that you're essentially putting a wireless hotspot in your car. That's essentially what you're doing, keep it short and simple. This system, Cradle Point, is a small black box. It has a modem and router installed in it. You have an outside antenna that goes on top of your car. An AT&T SIM card goes into it. It gives you your connectivity. This is a tried and true system. This is a system that Boone County Sheriff's Department, Hallsville Police Department, University, and even Columbia PD have.
Is that that little can that's on the back of the?
Well, it can be different configurations for the antenna. In this case, it's what they call a shark fin.
Okay.
It's a 5-in-1 antenna. It provides the GPS. It provides a cell signal or cell reception, and it also broadcasts that GPS signal out, which is a big part of this RMS system because the fact is what they have, what they call AVO, which is automatic vehicle location. If I am going down the road with my computer, I can see where not only my units are at, but I can also see where the Boone County units are at or whatever. And that way, if I know if I need help or they need help, I know exactly where they're at. I'm going to steer away from that for just a minute, then I'll get back into that. Currently, the way we're looking at our budget, you may not know it, but Tim Cribbs is a money cruncher. And Tim looks at the budget every month when he gets the financial statements. He's telling me we are currently right around the area, we've been pretty frugal with our money, we're about on track to finish $25,000 to $30,000 under budget. Good numbers. Well, then this comes up. These 3 bids, the one I handed out to you is the latest one from CDW I got today. There's one in the packet that is, you can disregard that one. It's a one-time purchase of hardware, okay? The hardware is purchased, and that's, again, the most expensive portion of it. And you'll notice on it, it's called, hang on a minute. Oh, I gave away every one of them. You got extra one over there?
I got 3 different, it's all the same.
Yeah, they're all the same. The Net Cloud Essentials, what that does, that allows you to manage all of your routers from a PC. If you have upgrades to them, if you have anything you need to do to them, change a setting. You do it from a PC, it shoots it out to all 8 of the units you have. It gives you the ability to manage them without putting your hands on each and every one of them. Tremendous time savings. We have, again, tried a lot of different things, and this one we know works. I've got, I went out and talked to the guys at Turnkey, which is a Jeff City company, the PC Nation folks on CDW. This started out at about $11,000 till I got a hold of CDW, who is also a GSA, you know, contractor. So we are getting the best price we can possibly get for them. Like I said, the hardware is a one-time purchase. This stuff is bulletproof, it's cop-proof. They can't tear it up. It's been tried. But like I said, it is the best option we have to maintain the connectivity in the cars. And one other little thing is, we're actually, we do have what they call FirstNet cards for these, which what that is, that's AT&T's version of giving us the airwaves when nobody else can get on. Giving it to public safety, giving it, you know, allowing that connectivity to go through. Those cards themselves are fairly cheap. That service is fairly cheap. It's an unlimited plan. We don't have to worry about, you know, going over on our gigabytes of data every month and everything else. All that said, I'm gonna ask you all for $9,500, plain and simple. It is the most reliable and the best option that we have right now. And we have to have the connectivity issue to move forward with the RMS and the LPR. We have to have it. I don't really have another option out there that I've been able to figure out. Like I said, AT&T, it's a truly unlimited plan. US Cellular, they tried to get in the deal, but they say theirs is unlimited, but at 22 gigs, they say, sorry, we're throttling you down now. But honestly, AT&T's was a better deal anyway. So, I'm asking you all to consider this. I'm not, and like I said, this is the first step in trying to get this stuff done. Like I said, the LPR didn't cost us any money, that was a grant. And like I said, to get that up and running the way it needs to be running, it has to have the connectivity issue fixed.
So what is the recurring cost? AT&T monthly charges?
It's about $22 per.
$22 per card.
Yeah, for eight vehicles.
How many years
Per month or?
they'll last? 5, I mean, this is gonna be good for the next
The Cradle
2,
Point,
3, 4, 5, 6 years.
I know that Boone County's got something down the road for 15 years. So, I know that. I asked that question for Boone County, because they've had it for years. Like I said, and I'm sorry, I think I jumped off of it. The 3-year essentials is that net cloud portion of it. That is a 3-year plan. We'll have to come back in 3 years and redo it again, but we're not buying the hardware, then all we're doing is buying the license for the software portion of it. And I don't know what that broke down either. Because that 94009 is the price for the hardware itself and the software portion for the essentials.
So it comes with the hardware and the license for 3 years?
Yes, correct.
The initial purchase.
But we still have to pay $22 a month on top of that, right?
Right, to AT&T.
So we're talking $9,500 here and then roughly $2,100 annually for the cars, for the monthly charges. So now you're talking round numbers, $12,000, and you're saying you're 25 to 30, projecting to be 25 to 30 below budget.
Yes, sir.
This way to half of it. Not quite half.
Right. I don't think we do numbers.
So you,
I don't think we do numbers.
you don't have any idea how much the software will update will
The
be in
license
3
will
years?
be?
In 3 years? No, I have no idea. No, I have no idea. I don't know what the, because like I said, this is the way they sell it right now as a bundle. Then down the road, I mean, it's And as with anything, you're gonna have an increase of probably 5 to 7%. But then in 3 years down the road, we'll also have public safety taxes in place.
But it's not gonna be $940.09 in
No.
3 years. So,
No,
So what it, can you list the pros or benefits of these?
the pros of this,
Yes.
they
You
give
can rattle
you-
off in some of our
you
acronyms and I
don't,
didn't catch them all.
you don't have to worry about, the LPR is a license plate reader, okay?
Okay.
And what that does is, that actually connects back and forth with Mules, the Missouri Uniform Law Enforcement System, okay? And picks up the current database for wanted, stolen, whatever license plates there are out there. It does it every day, it sometimes does it twice a day. But, and then the connectivity for the records management system, which is how my officer's gonna be dispatched, is the other portion of this, okay? That's why we have the computers in the cars, okay? We've already committed to the county for the new RMS system, that's another story. And we've already committed to that, we've already committed money, everything else. So we're in it, but to use it, we have to have this connectivity issue fixed.
without the connectivity, it's just a,
It's just a humpy computer that I might as well just take out of the car and throw in the garage.
yeah.
It will allow the officers to be a lot more efficient in what they do, because they actually are gonna be able to do their reports and stuff from the vehicles versus being here in the office.
Mhm.
They'll be out, they'll be seen, and they better be seen up at
So long as they're not using the computer while they're driving.
that. There's a policy against it.
Do you need any, motion on this tonight, or?
Yeah, I would like to have it, because I'd like to move forward.
It's over 5,000, so it has to be done or full board meeting.
Okay, well,
Right. I mean,
okay, here's your words, yeah.
Okay.
Now you're informed.
All right, thank you.
Can we get do we agree with Tim's estimate of, the budget?
Yeah, it has been lower.
Yeah, we've been trying to be frugal with our money. We knew things were coming up, so.
Okay,
And,
thanks.
and by the way, I'll give Tim Fitz the heads up on that, because he's done a really good job with
Yeah.
that.
And everything he's presented so far, well, in the last year I've been on here, has been good, so
He's
Yeah.
been running
I'm
the
not
money,
knocking
so.
on it, just.
I was gonna let him do it, but he decided to take vacation sometime here.
All right, thank you very much. Anything else for the police department? Fire department, activity reports in your packet. You have anything you wanna highlight? Pretty boring, isn't it? Halloween was fun.
You know, we opened earlier this time to do it, and I just thought the town, well, Heather even come up to us, and it seemed like it was dead this year.
It was dead. We had a bunch of candy left from our own house, so we took that up there. We were giving out, helping give out candy at the fire station. It just, they're not very nice over here.
Yeah.
And that,
They're all coming in the afternoon.
they are.
Well, we was open in the afternoon, but I think a lot of it goes to the subdivisions now, and
Mm-hmm.
they go for broke, you know, you'll have.
I didn't have one.
That would've bothered me.
We only have about half a dozen or so.
So now we'll focus on Christmas morning. And then while I did have a little free time, and I made up some, you know, that Ben's our sales tax thing passed.
Yeah.
I did come up with some things, maybe we can look at in the future or something,
Absolutely.
because we've been, we're kind of behind times on our gears and stuff like that. We need to kind of get straightened back up in line, and,
Is this your trophy?
oh, that was, yeah. That's from 2014. That's something Heather and I are gonna look at someday.
Someday soon.
That's just some ideas, what, you know, to look in the future, see what's going on at the fire station. We're still working on our little building in the back. We're kinda old and we don't like cold weather, so we haven't been out there that much.
Yeah.
Don't we have funds left over from, that was gifted to us for emergency services type equipment?
Specifically for the fire department, there were some stipulations put on it, so
It's
it's
for
not
like
just for any.
a major purchase. It's,
Mhm.
Yeah,
she let that play.
Life-saving equipment, I thought as well.
Huh?
yeah.
That's some life-saving equipment or something
Mm-hmm.
along those
We'll
lines.
have to look
Yeah.
exactly what it said on there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know there were some limitations, but yes, there was.
And then I did talk, I didn't see it quick enough this year, but I did talk to Heather about, you know, there isn't a grant out there from the federal government that's assistant firefighters. That's something maybe we, next year when it comes up, I mean, the window is like from the 1st of October to the end of October.
Mhm.
It's something maybe we ought to be ahead of next year, just,
Yeah.
what is it gonna hurt to try? I mean, if we get somebody to write us a grant.
Oh,
I glanced at it last night, and some of the recipients, even in Missouri, you know, got like, even just like for the personal, they have $54,000 from the government for their gear and stuff like
Yeah.
that. and things.
Well, I know USDA has a lot of grants. They said you can apply for grants anytime around here. It's just they'll cycle through them at different.
Yeah, I think the firefighter assistant grant, though, it had like 326 million it give away for this
Yeah.
year. And it's worth trying, I mean. We tried it back when Lynn, only other time I tried it back when Lynn was city administrator, but I think his numbers were too good to qualify.
Okay.
I don't know if we're like that or not, if Heather, you've done that to us or not, you know. I mean, it's just options out there, we ought to be more proactive in
Okay.
trying to do things.
Any other under the fire department? Emergency management? Protective inspection. Is this the, grant?
No, it's under economic development.
Okay. All right, general government, finance, economic development. All right, here we are. You want to talk about it, or?
Sure. We've had several people, very interested in modeling, our housing subsidy that we offer, $1,500 if you demolish, a dilapidated house. And so I have been looking for the ordinance for that, or a resolution. The mayor was also searching for it as well. We finally cornered Lynn in here. And we could not find an ordinance or a resolution that actually allows it, and we went back to the minutes in 2007, August and September of
yeah.
2007. I found where it was discussed and how Merritt had given his opinion that it was, that it was acceptable, and it's been budgeted in every year. So we're gonna discuss with Sydney and see if we do need to have an ordinance that allows that $1,500 reimbursement. But it is okay, but we just don't know if we actually have an ordinance on it.
Yeah. I think it might have been a policy that, we discussed and then implemented it.
Right.
And, we just can't find a resolution that, we passed on it, so.
And then at some point in time, the application was changed, and it was changed from a $1,500 reimbursement to a $2,000 reimbursement.
Yeah, that was.
But I don't believe that the board had ever agreed to a $2,000 reimbursement. Do you all remember changing that in the last year or two?
No.
No.
Okay. So we are doing $1,500 reimbursements of the
Yeah.
How many $2,000 ones have we done?
two.
Yeah.
What does it cost to demolish a house?
More than $1,500.
Yeah,
I bet
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah.
Pay your time, probably.
Probably.
Anyway,
Okay.
so we'll probably bring that back to the board, either next week or next month.
Yeah.
All right, anything else for economic development? Park board? No park board.
See what they're calling, making known as the East Annex.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've issued 3 permits to serve alcohol there already. So.
So they're getting it.
Yes.
Well, that's right, they already had, people
Mhm.
signed up for it.
Right, but these are new rentals,
These are the ones.
yeah.
But it is, there are some signups that were already on the books.
Yes.
All right,
I guess we got paid back for that in the
No,
park.
not yet. Still working on all the details. They said we should have that by the 1st of December.
any day now.
First of December, then it'll be the 1st of January.
It can't be longer than that.
All right, cemetery report.
See one?
Okay, tree board report.
Didn't see one of those.
Nothing, nope. Keep getting a bunch of stuff from the Arbor Day Foundation, so. Pass that along. Library board. All right. I did receive an email from Amy Hopkins, the director of the library, and she has indicated that Jerry Dollins has resigned from the library board, and she has asked me to consider replacing Jerry with Catherine Buttram, and so I'll probably make that appointment next week.
Is Katie and Tony there?
She
Yeah,
used to be,
she
she used
was.
to be, but she's not anymore.
School district employee.
Yep. So, just giving you all a heads up on that. October 2018 financial statements. I'm gonna highlight that. Have we noticed any type of reduction in power consumption since we changed to LED lights?
Not really, but I could just study on it and get you the numbers.
Okay.
We did receive the road and bridge grant from the county, and we budgeted for 79,000, we received about 77,000.
Did Jeff talk to you about meters on the lights? You want to explain that a little bit? How that's,
We've got 5 different lights that were metered
Yeah,
separately,
yeah,
and that would be your best case. Try to see what that light is saving you a month. If you go back to June and see what that meter read
right.
for June, and then you go to October, see what that used during October, and that would give you some indication per light.
Yeah.
they were different wattage too, weren't some of them?
Yeah.
It's
The
also
old
got more
were-
dark now too.
Yeah.
Lights are on longer now.
But we could probably check
It's
history
still-
on it.
Right,
won't be an
it's
apples.
still on to give you a measure.
Yeah,
Right.
just a ballpark anyway.
Yeah.
They were different size lights when they were HPS lights, the high pressure sodium, but now that they're LEDs, I don't know what wattage they put up. I have
Mhm.
no idea on that, but
I was just curious.
Put together, man.
Huh?
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Just we have to understand that, McDonald pointed out, they're on longer now than.
Yeah.
Still should be cheap.
Right.
Supposed to be cheaper, yes, but we want to see the full benefit
Yeah,
from
yeah.
June to October.
Right, you'll see it next June, you'll be able to tell a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
get it.
that would be one way to take a look at it.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
At least a way to spot check if we're seeing some savings.
Yeah. Is there anything else under the financials? How's our sales tax looking since,
Do we have
CNR?
enough data to know what happened with the loss of CNR yet?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
I have to look back, to be honest, because I haven't seen those reports, but I'll look at that as well.
okay. All right, thanks. All right, anything else for October 2018 financial statements? Anybody? Bills over 1250? Page 77 of your packet. The ditch witch, is that just a rental for that, or you bought one?
We bought one.
That's right.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I know. Other general government, on-call personal cell phone reimbursements.
So the, resolution that you have in your packet was one that we passed in 2017, and it offered a $25 a month cell phone reimbursement for supervisors. There's been a lot of talk, or there was at one point, through the NCMA listener, asking about cell phone reimbursements, and they really do vary, but the majority of cities are offering not only just their supervisors, but their on-call employees. We don't have a cell phone that we give the on-call person to take with them. They prefer to just, get the calls on their regular cell phone. They're more likely, to hear that, to answer it. Just like to consider the possibility of doing some sort of a reimbursement for our on-call employees as well. And, possibly increasing the amount for the supervisors. And the supervisors are on call during the week, but then you have on call throughout the I know. But yeah, you need to. And including the chief police and the fire chief too.
I didn't ask for that.
No, but we don't provide cell phones for the police officers or firefighters either. So, this says employees who have supervisory roles and who are subject to call in without additional compensation for each evening, which they are the primary responder.
All right.
So how many people do we think in a month would get the $25 reimbursement?
That would be your foreman, and then your chief and your lieutenant.
And my on-call
Chiefs.
supervisors.
Chiefs, two chiefs.
Yeah, because I've got on-call supervisors too. That goes between myself, Tim, my sergeant, my corporal. So, but that changed.
Yeah.
It's only one week a month.
And then offering some, and the electric department and the water department also have people on call, and they alternate weekends. So those are the people that I've asked to maybe consider doing some sort of a reimbursement. They didn't ask for this was just something that came up, and probably might need to be revisited after 3 years, so.
We're talking 10 people a month.
It'd be 4 in the electric and versus 7, maybe 10. And we'd have to come up with a number that would, if you're gonna keep it at 25 for supervisors, then maybe 15 for your on-call, or, make it worthwhile, and then submit the paperwork.
Yeah.
Just raise their pay that much and did not give them a raise the next time.
Yeah. All right.
Let's just give him a
Any
five.
other? I've got one quick one is, Heather and I spent about 30 minutes or so on the phone with the census folks. The 2020 census is fast approaching, and they're looking for the city to put together a committee for the census team. So Heather and I will be working on selecting some folks for that. So. All right. Going to closed session. Volunteers to read this into closed session. Great.
You don't know.
Donnie, would you take us to closed
I
session?
can think, I'll make a motion that we go into closed session for legal action, causes of action, litigation involving a public government body and any confidential or privileged communications between a public government body or its representatives and its attorneys as provided for under section 610.021, revision 1 of the revised statutes of Missouri, and is provided for under section 610.021, revision 2, leasing, purchase, or sale of real estate by a public governmental body or public knowledge of the transaction might adversely affect the legal consideration thereof. Therefore.
Second.
Have a motion and second to go into closed session. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Lee,
Yes.
Alderman Rogers,
Yes.
Alderman Magley,
Yep.
Alderman Hudson,
Yes.
Alderman Borman.
I suppose.
All right. We're in closed session. All right, for the house.
You need a copy of it, Dennis? Copy of that.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got the boys out, we lowered the end a little bit, but they get, my lucky boys on Sunday are getting under the plate there the next year.
All right. So, in closed session, the board did take a vote to settle a claim against the city. So,
Settle a claim against the city.
yes. That. That's what happened, right?
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So, and then we voted to come back into open session. And both votes passed unanimously. Any hands may rise.
Yeah, I meant to say something the first meeting, but when they do the digging out for the streets,
Mhm.
for the sewers, for new construction, what's the, do they need to pour it that day or what?
I don't remember what the time frame is for replacing it.
Cause they did it over on Hewland Street and a car about ran off in a 6-inch hole.
Oh, wow.
Where it's not replaced within, in that same day or whatever, it needs to be filled up with gravel, so there is no such.
Well, they dug it out to pour it,
Uh-huh.
but they didn't pour it.
Well, did they,
Then they should have barricaded
they
it.
didn't, you know,
Well, they had
There was a
barricades, but there was no lights on the barricades, and
Then it's not properly barricaded.
I was gonna say, I don't think
The
they have
city
any
ended
lights
up
on the
coming out there
barricades.
and putting-
Who,
I'm just saying, who's responsible for it if somebody runs off in a hole? It would be the city, or would, who's,
the contractor?
Who covers that?
No.
I would refer
I would
that to our
say,
legal counsel.
I would say that would be the contractor's responsibility if he did not put
Yeah.
proper barricades and
I
lighting
mean, does that need
barricades.
to be in our ordinance that way, or
I think
to
it is.
cover us?
I think it is in there.
We'll review it and see what it
Yeah.
says.
I would say. Common sense tells you one thing, but that may not be what the law says.
Right.
what, the barricaded or run in a hole?
What happens if they run into a hole and it wasn't barricaded properly?
Just like people shouldn't be looking at their
It
cell
wasn't you,
phones when
was
they're
it?
driving down the road
No,
and
it
causing
wasn't.
accidents.
If they had their headlights on, they might have saw them better. I don't know. Anyway. Any other asthma arises? Maybe a special meeting on the 3rd of December.
Yes.
sending a note around, or do we wanna schedule that
We got next week's
We
meeting,
can
so.
schedule it next week,
now? Okay,
but I don't know for sure
okay.
if we'll need it, so we need to send
Alright.
notice around.
Thanks. That's all I have.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Have a motion, second to adjourn.